What?
it up. Oh. You're fine now. You're fine now.
You have me concerned now.
You fixed it. It's okay. You fixed it.
Yeah? Okay.
But no, I'm not interested in doing anything for Christmas. I'm fine.
I don't think you have a choice.
I do have a choice. Hi. Hi.
Everyone's in the training room currently.
Hello, Miss Hybris.
Hello, Fable.
Are they beating each other up?
No, but they're talking about very awkward
Busy day today, as usual?
conversation.
Yes, as always.
Okay, I want to go in there.
But you let me know if we need any other supplies that you can't get at the current time in the moment. I'll be doing some
At the
outings
moment,
soon.
I think supplies are actually, just fine. If I think of
sweet.
anything, I will let you know. Hello, Cordelia.
Well, I finally got my discount for Christmas stuff, so I can get a lot of bulk supplies for it.
It is good to see you.
Hello, Miss Hybris.
Hello, BB.
I saw Rena's tail. It was very cute.
Wait, what?
She seems to be quite proud of it.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Oh, Mr. Esso had quite the reaction. It's very cute. You know, very. What would be the moment of fatherly pride? I think is what it's called. I'm not going back in there. I had my what was it? Banter. I had my banter, and I've taken my. I actually got to head back into the awkward conversation going on in there.
So don't go in the training room, got it.
Should I perhaps go check on things?
I mean, you could, but I don't know.
I'm going to go check on
don't
things
know.
because I never trust people in here. Never mind, it seems everyone is quite well behaved.
Oh, hello!
Hello.
We were just talking about holding hands.
I'm Miss Hybris.
Oh my. Well, it's good to see you all. I hope you're all in at least better health than recent.
Yes, ma'am.
Seems like everyone's getting better.
Lot
With all things considered.
You see.
Who put up all the decorations around?
I would say myself, but physically not me. Drones, but being piloted by myself.
We slept through all of
I heard that the snow is hard light or something, so we can't eat it.
We slept for a while.
They're holograms, but
Have you ate?
the only room in this
I had that banana,
station
remember?
that is made of hard light is this one, and
I
even
am
then,
going
it
to
is a
drive
false
both of you
room.
to the
It is
kitchen.
nothing but
I had a piece of cheesecake
an image,
too.
if you will.
Kane's daughter with you.
That's
a physical
you
image.
haven't ate in days. If you're telling me
I-
this
I
is
already
the case.
know.
Oh, I came back because I've just got home recently,
I've been eating.
and I was snowing, and I was like, the snow, and I tried to touch it, but I didn't touch it. It went right through me and kept going to the ground, and I was like, oh,
Like I need a bowl full
Oh,
meal.
yeah.
but it's really pretty.
I'm glad you think so. You'll find that creating stable hard-light constructs that are that small is incredibly difficult. You need larger machines to do so, and
I can't tell
would
if he's dying.
rather not have something that dangerous
dying hard.
around
Or not.
most civilians. That's why this room is so special and why it should be respected and used with care.
Understandable.
Mhm.
I hope someday I understand all of it. I
Well,
just
if you
know
ever
it's
wish
all.
to learn more, let me know. I can share with you some information, at least.
I know right now my mentor's got me learning the basics of technology, but it's all just talking about like circuitry and wires and like how electricity goes and how to form. It's so confusing.
Basic
Just to think that
understanding
like
of electrical
things
engineering.
can be run. Exactly, I don't understand it at all, but I'm like trying to, and it's very confusing that like
It is
things can
mostly
happen
mathematics, an understanding of the flow of energy from one point to another.
It's absolutely crazy the things that people can do with that.
I'm quite thankful for it. If it weren't for that, I would not exist. Would I?
And that's what I was telling Henrik earlier. I was like, because of this kind of technology, there are people that are born that necessarily wouldn't be here without it. You know, so it's exciting that like people are able to be because of it. It's exciting.
Hi, baby. Welcome back.
Hello. What? Yes.
7K.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
I seem to be getting a call. I need to step away for a moment if you wouldn't mind.
Of course.
Everyone would have been in trouble. Everyone would have been in danger.
Yeah.
It was a robot.
Ooh, guys, it's okay. Oh my goodness, we're getting. Oh, the channel's getting so big. Thank you guys. You guys are so awesome. I can't believe it. You guys are fucking awesome. Each and every one of you. All the love and support that you guys have brought to this channel is fucking amazing. Hey Curry! Goodness, yes, we're at 7K. Hold up. Let me see that. I want to see the actual number myself. Look, there it is. 7,000 followers. That's fucking crazy, guys. You guys are awesome and amazing, and every word that I can't even think of. Thank ya. 7 is your favorite number? Well, heck yeah, I'm glad, because that's what we're at. So, it's like, just gonna make like,
I know you didn't even try.
just gonna like, so happy. You guys are awesome. I'm so happy we finally hit this milestone, and I'm so excited to continue producing content and streaming for you all, and just doing this whole Twitch thing that you guys have enabled me to do for the next 1,000.
I know, I was on my way there to have a meditation.
Heck yeah.
What's up, Abel?
BB is medical.
Goodness. All right.
Hi, BB.
Well, I don't want to skip out on the RP for too long, but thank you all so much for being here for this momentous occasion. Like I said during prior streams, we're totally gonna be celebrating this. I'm thinking possibly sometime this upcoming weekend we're going to do our big. We'll be doing a big celebration. Maybe like 2 extra long streams. I'm thinking like maybe 12-hour streams. That way we have a big heckin' amount of time that we can celebrate together. We can play some games maybe, or heck, maybe we even watch some movies together in the Discord and celebrate this amazing community that you guys have helped build.
Your liver says otherwise. It may be a soldier dear, but a trooper can only keep marching for so long.
We're gonna head back into RP, but one final time, thank you guys so much. I'm so blessed to have all of you here every night. I can't wait to keep producing more and more content for all of you. Does Aegis have a hidden arsenal of weapons? That's a sudden and random question. The answer is Aegis itself, not really, but the Cathedral, there are defense systems, yes. So, alright. We're gonna go back in, and yeah. Let's go.
Have a good night, okay?
Good
night.
Take care.
Wonderful.
Lovely kid. I gotta go get a drink first.
My goodness. Sorry.
Sorry. Oh,
Hybris.
everyone's about to be coming out of the room.
I should probably step away
Oh,
from
no.
the doorway.
Okay, sorry. I'm not trying to run you down.
I about
No, I
ran her over.
understand.
Coming out of the room.
We're not using the training room, so we're just heading on to another room. So those are just random
Oh, well, thank you for
recordings of our
using the
shenanigans.
room. Trust me. Simple conversations you all are having are far less
I don't think you
convoluted
understand. I
than
apologize.
some of the things people
I
have
apologize
been
for
caught
the
doing in there.
recording. Yeah. Like I said, shenanigans.
Yes, plenty of shenanigans. By the way, if I might introduce myself,
No, you have not. Neither have I.
I am Hybris.
Name's
Hybris
Henrik.
Nayade.
Nice to meet you. I'm Henrik Nyland, Saga's brother.
I see. Well, I am glad you are here.
Are you okay, Dante?
Thank you.
Yeah,
I hope
I'm alright.
your travel here was not too
It's me okay.
strenuous.
It hasn't. I've been
You wanna
around
inside and go sit down
the area
bit?
for a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick.
At least for a
see.
few
I'll
weeks.
come with you. Make sure you don't.
Well, I do hope that the others will have shown you around a bit, and I hope that you enjoy your time here.
I think I've been to every place I'm allowed to be so far, so.
I am glad to hear it. Now, if you would like to
Very-
continue enjoying yourself, feel free to.
So, I must say, very interesting place. I came to the same place as Saga, and we don't have, well, really any of this.
Yes.
Kind of impressive that this is, apparently made mostly by you. from what I hear.
Designed by, not made by. There are many hardworking individuals that went into producing the station itself.
Mhm. Well, it was nice meeting you anyways.
You as well.
Thank you.
Come okay.
Sure. Positive. Promise.
Red is still here. Interesting.
Cool here.
Dine's not allowed.
Everything's alright.
I'm so happy.
Hello.
Hello.
I've got a glass of water. Here you go.
Oh my.
Oh, they could be anywhere.
Miss Hybris?
Hello, Coop.
Hello, Miss Hybris.
Hello, BB.
Oh.
Over a year. It's finally complete. Wonder if Luna saw that again. I was hoping they would remember. Very good. At least all the systems seem to be in working order. Wonder where everyone else has gotten to.
What do you mean I'm so cute? You barked, I barked in return. Standard affair when it comes to dogs, you know? It's
Skitsy.
courtesy.
No cocking to death ears.
Skitsy.
do hope she's getting plenty of rest.
Miss Hybris.
Yes?
Hey, can I have a minute?
Certainly.
Okay, wonderful. We'll go this way.
Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to speak with you in a while. Things have been crazy.
Yes.
I just wanted to talk about that last time we went on a mission when it was I, SO, and Yuki and them, and you were also there.
Yes.
I want to apologize. I did a lot of thinking about it and had a few talks with some people, and I understand where you were coming from. I know this is a bit delayed and it's a bit late, but I just thought I should let you know.
I appreciate this.
Mm-hmm.
I won't bore you
the last
with
thing I want is bad blood.
some sort of... There was no bad blood to begin with. I understand that you are new here, and I understand that you have previous experience in such a field.
Mm-hmm.
It is understandable that your desire to take quick action against a perceived threat is higher in priority than the goals I had in mind that day.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope that in the future, should we be working out in the field together again, you will trust that I have your best interest and all of Aegis's best interest at heart.
Just give the order.
Thank you.
Mm.
That being said,
alright,
you did do well that day.
Oh,
That should be commended
appreciate
at
that.
least.
I wish I could have done better when it came to Lavender.
Yes. Been speaking with their mother on the issue. She has recently contacted us.
Hmm.
Given that Lavender was so tightly connected to Vardel's business, they are hoping that we will not interfere with future matters. Given our previous interactions with Vardel, I believe it is safer for all of you that despite Lavender's death, we all take a step back from this What happened was unfortunate, yes, but
I understand.
yes. If you do find out something more, or something else does occur, please let myself or Ion know as soon as possible. Both of us, if you can.
I can do that. And may I ask something in return?
Of course.
If this leaves Vartal grounds, let's say, in a more mutual space, and this problem could be dealt with, and you have a lead on this problem, would you please let me know?
I will do what I can. Yes.
I'm not asking to go alone. Nothing like that. I won't
I would
put that on
certainly
anyone's
hope
shoulders.
not. I have enough of that already.
No. No, of course not. But I don't want to make this an
Perhaps
aegis
anything
problem.
to judge by.
Ah,
Many of you are not prepared to take on threats alone.
yeah, understandable. Oh, this was a very speedy one. To see him that battered, I don't even want to know what got a hold of him.
Well, once he is fully conscious and ready to talk about it, perhaps he will tell us, but for now, let him rest. Whatever happened is
course.
more than likely incredibly traumatic to deal with already. All we can do is aid in his recovery and hope for the best for him.
Right. Thank you again for taking the time to speak to me.
Of
I've
course.
kind of been wanting to do this for a while, but it's just been hectic.
Always is.
That's aegis.
It's about all I can do to occasionally give myself a fun project to work on, like decorating my home.
And a fine job you did.
Thank you. Seems like more and more each day I get more and more busy. Barely step away from work to even spend time with my own children.
Hey, remember that you have agents for a reason. If you ever need to lessen that work, what we're here for.
Yes, well, if any of you wish to take on any of the number of engineering projects I have currently...
See, that's the one I was hoping you wouldn't say, because that's a little out of my expertise.
Yes, well, unfortunately I got my start in such matters. So people still come to me for this. And it's good money. Safe. Most of the time. Till someone asks me to build something dangerous, at which point I really have to question whether or not it's worth it.
Every choice has a consequence.
Always.
Oh. Well, I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you again for talking to me.
Of course. It was good to talk to you. I'm glad you're doing better. Though I would suggest putting a shirt on.
Oh, yeah, this was my last day of recovery, so that's the plan come tomorrow. Well, after I go to bed.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Hybris, I don't think I'll be up for too much longer, but have a good night, and it was good talking.
You as well. Please, rest well.
Will do. You do the same if you can.
I will try. many days has it been since I properly took a break from all the work? So it's been pestering me to on another date. The children want to experiment more. Perhaps at least a single day's rest would not be so bad. Even though I know it's not. When was it that I started to resent logic? It's my desire to fulfill my wants become stronger than my desire to fulfill my needs? Truly scary thoughts. Let's see. Hopefully, most of the damage has been undone. I want to scold him for doing magic in here again. You know, he's probably struggling. Hopefully this will at least help lift his spirits. Hello, BB.
Hello. Hi. Is Miss Burm doing alright?
Better. She still needs some time to recover, but...
Alright. I'm just wanting to make sure it's, have you gotten the reports about Hobbs and Lavender
Yes.
yet?
Of course.
I wasn't sure, so I thought I'd ask at least.
Thank you. Yes, I
Are
am...
you doing alright? By the way.
I am well enough.
Sorry, that was all I wanted to bring up and ask. I'll probably be setting
course.
myself up back in the med bay. Mr. Hobbs still seems to be out.
Yes, he will likely be out for at least another day or so. Bare minimum, I predict. Given the extent of his injuries, it is not only his body that needs to recover, but his mind as well.
Yes. I don't know if we've given him an expected time for recovery. Or at least I don't know if Miss Brim has. Or
I think it is unwise to try and establish estimated time of recovery so hastily.
I'm just saying if he does wake up, and
once he is awoken,
he's
we can
going
run
to
some
be
more physical tests.
alright.
Take proper stock of how his body is recovering. Then perhaps we can better establish a timeline, but
Alright.
it is going to be some time before he is up and moving again.
Well, sadly. I do hope he recovers soon. I will actually be heading to the You have a wonderful night, Hybris.
You as well. Thank you for keeping an eye
I
on
will
him.
try.
If there's anything you need,
Of
please let me
course.
know.
I will. I have been told plenty enough, so I'll make sure to do so. Alright. You have a good night, Miss Hybris.
You as well. Given that Hobbs was attacked, more than likely, within Zafira, there is too many probable causes. Could potentially check with Neko and see if there were any cameras nearby. We could potentially scrub for footage near to the time of the attack. As always, we'll have to be careful. This is technically illegal, given Zafira's standing. At least the Undercity, it is not exactly protected by this. I do hope Neka's doing alright. Haven't had much time to check on her. Thank you for the bits, sweetheart. At the very least, I think I will wait. At least until... Yes. Until Hobbs is recovered at least enough to perhaps convey by word what happened. If he is able to remember.
Tries to flatline, so that way I can help them.
That makes sense.
Salute you, madam. I guess.
Uno might also need assistance.
Uno, are you
I don't think I
alright?
need assistance. Yes, you're fine.
I don't think she has
Okay.
schizophrenia.
I'm just asking.
Uno is just a
Okay, I
very
have to
happy
make sure.
person. They do not have schizophrenia.
Okay, alright.
No,
I'm
that's
sorry,
the
I just,
psychiatrist.
It's okay, it's okay. He's
I'm
He's
just
a dog
like,
psychiatrist, not a psychiatrist.
Is everything alright over
Oh,
here?
sorry, she
There
just
seems
looks
to be
like a pretty
Yeah.
lady to
damn
me.
it,
quite a
Uno,
lot of
my
yelling.
shoulder.
Oh,
We're all
Oh,
a
my God.
I don't know. What did
I think
do?
it's good yelling-ish.
No,
They're being quite jovial.
Oh,
Wonderful night.
He's
I-
the one
I-
that's getting confused.
That's two completely different names. You shouldn't get those names confused.
Yeah, what the
no,
heck?
I no, I didn't. No, I
Oh,
was.
no,
I
no,
was
no,
saying.
no,
I
psychiatrist.
was funny. Come on.
Hi.
It wasn't very funny.
You're not.
Good try though.
Yes?
Why are you getting up?
hello, ma'am.
Hello.
How are you today?
I am doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I just wanted to say hello to you. I was in a very disrespectful
Throwing flies and making
position
sounds.
on the couch.
You were sitting
Flies?
casually.
There are a lot of
This is
flies
fine.
Yeah, these are
They're
the
like
flies.
following you
I do
around.
not take
Right.
offense.
What kind of fly
What are they
makes sound near me is a zipping one of these.
Right.
Yo, there's a fly right there too.
That person exactly happened.
Yeah.
You see it?
Oh, you mean the ones that Rusk likes to eat?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the critical information I
I'm
want.
glad that fly that was attached to my neck is dead.
Hello.
Took a long time, but
You look like you're pondering on something.
To be fair, I always am, but yes. I was pondering many things.
Can we ask what, ma'am?
Housekeeping things. Nothing particularly of
There's
interest.
no sound coming out your mouth.
Oh? There is not?
I don't know if
It's for me.
Is she just not talking?
I can hear
Oh.
her talking for us.
Is it for me?
Perhaps
Are
you
we
should
sure
clear
she
your
does
ears.
not have schizophrenia?
Maybe you
I
should.
don't think she has. I think
Maybe
she's
you
got
should
a
show
selective
them.
hearing.
Maybe you should unshow them and then show them again. You know, with you can close your eyes.
I'll think
close,
about
blink a few
her,
times.
Just blink
Whitler,
really
thank you for the
hard.
sub.
Think really hard. Maybe you'll hear them
Hybris?
again.
I can't hear them.
They
Yeah, she's not
aren't talking
talking.
yet.
They're not talking.
Now she's actually not talking.
Hybris? I can't hear.
Yeah, no, it's
I think they might have schizophrenia.
I agree. I agree with Hybris. Uno should get her ears cleaned out. Yeah, you really should, Uno. Oh my
I'll
god.
be right back.
Yeah.
I'm simply messing with you, dear.
Wait a second. Why have you been like this, Hybris? I had the longest ears in the room, and I couldn't hear
I'm very
you.
happy with that one.
My apologies.
Dang it, I'm gonna sit back on the couch. You guys want to mess with me too?
To be fair, I only realized it after you.
Organized crime.
No, they just
That's
happen to
cool.
know how to go along with a good joke.
Look at me, Henrik. How
What?
dare you?
I didn't. I honestly didn't understand
You're
until
messing
you
it
left.
up already. Good job, brother.
They all got me off the couch. Oh, look at you, no cat. Hey, Hybris. Bunch of oldies.
To be fair, I am known for being a little bit of a trickster when I want to be.
It's okay, it was a good joke. I can't
That was
believe all
good.
of you.
I'm innocent.
Now that
don't
it's
you sit on the
happened,
couch?
I'm watching all of you.
Because
You
my
just
legs
are.
are.
Floor
Watching
in
all
front
of
of
us.
Uno.
Because this is.
Dang it.
Hey, it worked.
Because I am above everyone. 'Cause my legs
So what
are
were you pondering on?
Again, just housekeeping duties here, within the area.
Do you need any help with anything? Like cleaning up or all that stuff?
At the moment, I do not believe so. No. Thankfully, people are, for the most part, picking up after themselves. Or someone else is picking up after them. Yes, 'tis the season.
Oh.
the season.
I mean, I suppose I never
No,
see
reminds
people
me
just
of
leave it, but you know,
around this time of year.
that's good.
Yes. Well,
I agree.
I happen to enjoy my decorations.
This is
Nice train.
Ooh.
You are... How do I ask this? In a way that does not seem strange.
He's drunk.
Now this man's drunk.
I'm drunk.
Not
That's up
that
to you,
drunk.
Adam.
I'm
Yeah,
sobered up a little bit
yeah.
thanks to BB.
The water helps. Yes.
You have celebrated before, yes?
Around this time, my family celebrates Yule, and usually we sacrifice a goat and then don't talk to each other for the next 2 months.
I see. Very
Oh.
traditional.
Oh.
The Sat was saying something about wintertime's depression.
Wintertime statistically is the most depressing time of year because people commit the most suicide in cold months.
This is statistically true, yes.
See?
That's statistically sad?
Not all
Yeah, it is.
statistics are
Very.
good. If anything, when we find statistics are not favorable, we should work harder to make them more favorable.
But like, what confused me is like, if winter months are sort of associated with the sadness, like, I've never heard of something like that. I guess.
A lot of people believe
I've always
that
thought that
festivities are
cold
to
and
help
winter is
with that.
happy.
To be fair, when it gets cold, most people stay indoors, which is often associated with lessened moods.
Imagine,
I
you
guess
know,
seclusion's
if
a
it was
little
cold,
sad.
if it was cold outside and you saw none of your friends, none of your family, none of your loved ones, for 2 months at a time, your apartment or wherever you're staying has cold floors, which makes your toes cold. When you sleep in bed, you have to curl up because you're cold when you sleep, and all you're thinking about is sad things. A lot of people will just, you know,
Oh. But I mean, I used to live alone and in the winter time. I
But
didn't
you're a
often
happy
go to the
person.
villages.
Yes.
Hmm.
To be fair, it is not globally this way. The southern hemispheres are quite warm this time of year. Some people even travel, specifically to the southern hemisphere, specifically so they can enjoy this warmer weather while it is colder in their home areas.
Oh.
Yes. It's very traditional.
Hmm.
Many nomadic races also migrate during the winter months.
Oh.
Yes. Ah.
Well, I like winter season. I'm in my element then. Everything's a lot more easier for me.
I do as well. I find the
Oh, this is my
festivities are quaint and lighthearted.
Oh, we just had our first Hallows Eve, and now we're gonna have our first holiday day.
Correct.
It's exciting. Wait, do people dress up like they did for Hallows Eve?
Some people do.
What they dress up as? Like another, like, scary things again? Like witches and stuff like that?
No, but some people tend to wear different clothes. Things that are more suitable to the colder temperatures. Or warmer, depending on where they're from.
I'll have to get festive.
My father likes to
Most of
dress
the
as
time, the
Yule
color
Man.
red is
He's a
associated
very
with
scary
these
creature.
months.
Oh.
Bright, jovial red.
I could use my phone to look up different things that people do, and then try to
You
mash
could.
them together.
Certainly. I am certain that you could also ask a number of the people here. We have quite a diverse culture here within Aegis, so...
What does everyone do for the holidays? How do you guys celebrate?
Ugly sweaters.
Ugly sweaters?
Yeah, actually. Pretty much.
But
And a lot
how
of
do you know if
revelry
a
and
sweater's ugly or not?
Look at it.
You don't. You just.
Incense in the tree.
Oh, is that the matter of opinion?
Yeah.
Ugly sweaters, drinking, I can get behind that.
Oh, was that Saga? What'd you
Okay.
guys do back home?
Peace, drinking, lanterns in the tree, and little like hand carved
Ooh.
ornaments.
Oh.
My kind of thing.
It's been a while since we've done anything for the holidays, though. We're both too old for it now. Mom and Dad kind of stopped doing that a while ago.
But it seems like Aegis is going to celebrate. They've already got lights and trees and stuff up.
Take advantage of that. You're never too old to enjoy yourself.
Henry, you can come back and visit.
Yes.
Hopefully.
As long as he's not off running around somewhere.
Well, considering you have family here,
anywhere.
if you wish to stop by, we
no.
would be more than happy to have you by.
Oh, well, thank you.
Hello.
Hello, Fable.
welcome.
Hello, Cordelia.
We're talking about the
Hello.
festivities and the holiday times.
I see.
How do you celebrate? Oh.
Portland does not want to.
Don't worry, she has to deal with it.
I mean, she's kind of surrounded by the space.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose I could have put up more lights.
Oh.
More lights, more lights, more lights,
no,
more
no,
lights.
This is fine. This is enough. This is tolerable.
I think we need more snow.
More snow, more snow, more snow.
I want some snow.
I would
Snow
not argue
inside.
against
Very
this.
many
Snowball fight.
holographic
do that.
projectors. Got enough for at least this room and the entryway, but perhaps see about procuring a few more.
Having some. Wait.
Fuzzy.
You make ice.
Yes, I do.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving the room. This is chaos, and I will not be a part of
Could
this.
you make a snowball?
Oh.
Yes, I can.
Oh no.
You want me to? What would I do with it? Could I throw it out?
I would appreciate it if you didn't make a mess.
I don't
What
want that.
about
because I'm just gonna...
one snowball?
Just the one snowball. I'll clean it up.
Fine.
Oh, Henrik, I'm coming for you!
Cyrus.
Get me!
No.
I'm a crazy! I'm gonna get you!
And it begins.
Snowball, come here!
Such
Whoa, I'm on the table. I did not.
I
mean
love
to
her
put it on the
energy.
table.
It's quite infectious.
we all
A lot
do.
of people do.
I thought Cord just came through the door with me. What?
The chest. Did you do it? Did you do it? Yeah, him ride the chest.
Hanging in there, buddy.
I am a manual snowball fighter.
So bad.
Next time I'll let you throw it.
Just to get bullied by you.
Alright, cool.
Did you expect anything different?
Maybe,
Oh.
maybe not.
You know what?
I don't like traveling in that.
Why?
I know you don't, but I got a
This
challenge
is
for
my
you.
helmet.
It's
My
nothing
skills against
new.
yours.
It's
We
just
should
like being
break into
home.
some
How
of
you'd
the
like
areas.
Actually, what people like to use my abilities for is to keep
Get
cool.
better at the security in the
With
place.
me again, you know what happens. You know
Hated
what
people
happens.
here.
You know what
One of these
happens.
days. You're injured, so I'll be nice.
Yes.
That's not why you're being nice. You're being
And
nice
that's where I
because
have
you
to
know I would.
improve it.
Should kick your ass.
Okay.
I would
Oh.
Mm,
Oh my.
one of these
Do you want
days.
a big challenge?
You know what?
Brothers,
How you
I'll
headed
find a
out,
way. I'll
Hybris?
find a way.
If you don't blow me out of the water, I'm not learning anything.
Not allowed.
Yes?
How you headed on your
I'm
way?
not gonna tell you how I get in.
No, not exactly.
Ah,
Did you need
it's gonna
something?
annoy the crap out of me.
No, I was just saying. I was just gonna say it was good talking to you.
Well, it has been nice
And
talking
thank
with
you
you.
for all the
Yeah, fine.
best too
Trust me, Fable. Just
ornaments and stuff.
cameras won't work on that.
I'm glad you enjoy them.
I know they don't work on you because
They're really pretty.
They don't work on a lot of people.
It's super cool.
I mean,
Yes.
they used to work on me. I used to have an appointment.
What are you doing?
Alright, I'm gonna join the others.
Oh, that's so. Oh my god.
Thank you for being such a lovely person.
Aw. And thank you. Thank you for all your love and support. And thank you for the bits. You're very awesome.
You want us to do? Not actually use everything we have.
Yeah, got a good point, but at least, you know, us working against each other by training each other kind of works.
What seems to be the problem?
Oh my god.
I'm
You want
setting
me
up
to break
basically.
into some of his stuff.
Yeah. The more she breaks into things, the more I figure out the solution, the problem for it, the more I try and find out a solution against her methods, which is essentially just constantly me improving security.
We used to do something very similar.
So yeah, me and
It's quite a good practice.
Horde breaks into things, and then I try and find a way to counteract it, and then it just constantly keeps going. At that point, we do that a lot, actually.
It's everywhere. You can't get away from it.
There in the garden, there's a tiny tree, and there's.
It's kind of how we function.
I know it was very.
The polar opposites in the way of functionality.
I've noted. There are similarities, though.
The festivities. You know what we should get you?
This is true.
No, what do you know?
An ugly sweater.
I would like.
How have you been?
Like that very much.
I
Had
have
Raina got a
been
tail?
busy. Yes, she's quite proud of it.
I'm surprised you're still here after
Well, I hope that she's making you proud, which I doubt the factor that you wouldn't be proud of her.
I am always proud of my children.
It's good to hear.
I'm not that kinky. It's up to you to, how you play Twitter.
What is happening?
I was wondering, could I get your permission to move one of the projects I've been working on to Jaden?
What project might that be?
AMJA.
We already played the shaggin' joke. It's okay.
I am uncertain if Jaden is ready to take on such a project, but perhaps it could be something that I could work with him on.
I'm glad you two have had fun. I'm so happy.
His understanding of chemical engineering is not quite what I would... Well,
I've been trying my best with it, but I've basically gotten to the point where it's ended up being like a... What's the best way to put it? Is a liquidly cotton candy that is not very nice to deal with.
I see.
It's hard to
You
clean off.
do know that,
And
yes, you need to be able to transport these people after you've applied the gel.
yes,
I'm kidding.
that's the problem. I think I have messed up somewhere. I'm not very good at chemistry. It's not my strong suit. I'm better with linguistics. I'm better with coding. I'm better with that sort of thing. Building security,
No, I understand.
not chemistry.
Hmm.
So, I think it'd be better
Perhaps.
task for probably Jaden to figure out, because I thought I would sit down with him and work out with him, because he's very intelligent. And both me and him working
Yes,
together
yes,
would
he
be beneficial.
It would be beneficial in what manner?
We both get to learn things from each other, and both learn faults, have different perspectives, have different methods of solving a situation.
See. I will think on it.
So, but for now, I will be putting that project on hold until either Jaden and yourself work on that together, or possibly me and Jaden work on it.
Wait, what? I'm joking.
Yes.
How dare you?
Apart from that, I was just informed about one of the agents we lost.
Yes.
Will we be holding a funeral by chance?
That will likely depend on what his mother has to say about it. I might be able to convince her to allow at least a few of our agents access to be at a funeral, but given that it is her family, I do not know that it will be within our ability to have much say in this. While we do care very much about what happened to Lavender, his family is what comes first.
Understood. Has anything out of the ordinary shown up here from my time being gone? Well, working. That is. I should know.
In what time frame?
The past 2 days, because I've been working.
I suppose I should also ask, what is your definition of strange? Many of the people that enter here are quite strange.
Something that would be abnormal in daily activities within the cathedral. So something like mass. Oh, here's a good instance. My family rocking up, being one. That I would count that as abnormal. An event that's happening.
Well, I suppose if that were the case, the most abnormal thing to walk in through these doors is likely Alex and some of his siblings, if you recall him, as well as Sachi.
Yes. Sachi was here.
Yes.
Interesting. Hopefully he didn't bring any friends with him, did he?
I don't believe so, no.
Good. Just in case, I'll look around.
Enjoy yourself.
Always to be careful with Sachi. Something. I trust him deeply, but still. Doesn't hurt to check. He has recently been easier and easier to work with.
Really?
That's getting strange. Yes, ever since our adventure together, he has been, I guess, easy to understand for work, etc. Like his intentions are more clear. He seems more.
Is everything alright with her?
No.
I figured as much. Perhaps something out of the ordinary bothering her, or...
No. For her, there's things that have been said in the past and things that are bothering me, as well as lack of sleep and stress. Because yesterday there was 2 days ago, there was an incident at the garden that happened. Luckily, she wasn't there.
I will assume you mean the Lotus Garden. Yeah.
Yes.
Good night, Saya. Good night, Antherial.
Saphir City has seemed to, in order to cut down on their work, has hired a synthetic organization of security to deal with upper layers. They are a basic design, but easily to mass produce from what I can see, and most of their programming isn't very understandable. What I mean by this is for humanoids.
You already know the sophistication of their programming, or is it clearly displayed?
From what I've clearly displayed. How they interact, how they talk, how they do everything. It's very basic, straightforward how it is. Like, for instance, the Federation droids that came in, they would be, I would say they would be a little bit below that.
Oh my.
And then they have one set commander, from what I can see, that is intelligent.
I suppose
Simple
that is
things
a way
like,
of handling such a massive force, distributing your computing load. Allowing drones to roam freely is not smart, but controlling all of them from one single point is also unfeasible. You have to spread the load. Makes sense. The...
I did...
I'm sorry?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
These units that they have started using, do you know what company is producing them, or perhaps what security service is employing them?
From what I'm aware, I'm unsure of that, but what I do know is they are accompanied with Zephyr City now. And they are a part of a security, manufacturer.
I see.
They have batons and, from what I can tell, plasma weaponry located on the body. Nothing that can be stripped or be reused. Something that is always destroyable. Easy to get rid of.
Noted.
Secondly, their visual more I think I'd say verbal, is hard to understand in the sense of no sarcasm, no biological talk in the sense of making easy conversations, all pure logical, straight to the point. If you use anything else, they see it as a threat. I've noticed, and they don't listen to you even if you ask them for a warrant. Seems.
Well, this
they've been
sounds
sent there. They've been
like
sent there.
a
They just go
recipe
straight
for
to
disaster. I see.
it. It is because I asked them everything
If
I
you
could,
hear anything more
especially
on
learning
this,
from.
please let me know immediately. Given the number
do.
of issues we've had in Zafira recently, I may have to recommend
You may see that
all of
that someone has
our-
accessed my files. Most likely.
I'm sorry?
They ID'd everyone. They checked everyone, including most of my information that's publicly known. They might end up checking, possibly, with you. Not sure though. Apparently
They can check all
someone
they
who's
want.
been looting a legion. Yeah. They're not gonna find anything.
Well,
I'm one of
no,
the
it is
cleanest
not
people
that.
around.
It is not that. It is, unless they have a warrant, I will not show them anything.
Yes, they cannot grab anything.
No.
Mhm.
There must be
I will
warranted reason
say
for
this, yeah, any intellectual talk doesn't really, work.
In any case, as I said before, if you hear anything more about this or any other incidents occur, please let me know. If this continues
Will
to get
do.
out of hand, I may have to recommend that our agents stay away from Zafira, and anyone staying there, I would suggest try to vacate, because this is a recipe for disaster. I can already see it.
More than disaster. I would comment on one and other thing that they have done while we were there in the garden, but that would have to stay between private ears.
I see.
The court, it's fine. But in all seriousness, of recent events that we've all dealt with, they seem to be working with a group that we all had to deal with, and has caused us trouble, as well as some loss.
I see. Well then. Again, if you hear anything, let me know. I will likely have to recommend that all of our agents stay far away from Zafira if they can. If you know anyone that cannot relocate themselves out of Zafira, given that the Naiad Kingdom has finally begun to stabilize and most of their homes have been rebuilt, most of them have completely vacated, and we have a number of rooms available again if people need temporary or even extended housing for some time while this is sorted out. Please let me
Sanctuary.
know. Yes, I would like to not see people hurt, because the ruling parties of Zafira do not seem to understand that these tools that they want to put in place are dangerous.
I have a
Granted, I have
feeling
a feeling they don't
about
care.
something involving them.
I made a joke and Scara thought that I was aroused by
More importantly, what Saphira is going to end up doing.
Oh,
Do you remember the,
oh my.
mm,
And he thought I was hitting on him, and then I was like, no, because you're a skeleton. And then he's like, that makes sense. And I'm like, no, it's not what I meant. And then he was like, oh, because I'm a male skeleton. And I'm like, no.
Come with me.
old friend I was talking about. Church of the Hill.
Okay, bye.
Yep.
Actually, Babel, I'm gonna leave. I'll see you later. I don't wanna.
Go to the Venator, go sit in my room, and play any games or food that you would like.
Goodbye, Cordelia. Please take care.
It need to be said like it or not, even if she didn't want to hear it. They recognized Yui immediately
I'm sorry?
and gave them special treatment. Yui is a part of the Vatican.
I am familiar with this, yes.
The
What does
moment
this
their
have to
ID
do
was
with the check on-
scanned from the captain unit, it immediately saw so, and gave them special treatment. Anyone, from what I am aware, involving these church or organization in general, they're immediately scanned by them and have been given special treatment and access. So, I assume, it's just assuming, nothing's too solid yet apart from that one incident, that they have some form of special access within Zephyra City, which means we could have a repeat instead of not just Church of the Hill sending abominations, but also synthetic units, which could possibly be a repeat of similar situations that we've dealt with the Federation, being rogued, experimentalized tech.
When will they learn?
I am worried.
As am I.
If I see any... Go ahead.
Who has seen this thus far? Or have they started
Everyone that
deploying
was-
this in a wide area?
Wide area, yep. Upper levels of Zephyra City. It's mass produced, as I said before.
Within the upper plate?
Upper plate and I think mid plate as well. Not sure about lower plate yet. I haven't heard anything at all involving the lower areas of Zephyra City. It seems to be this is a way to brute force any form of, well, criminal actions. Criminalize everything else above it. But they investigated every single patron in there, and they investigated every single person in there. Anyone that had any form, even small amount of criminal record was immediately pulled to the side and questioned. The reasons why.
I see. If you find out anything else,
If anyone-
please let me know.
I will tell you
Hopefully-
immediately. And if any other agents are there at the current time that I see, I will be telling them that they need to be either very, very wary or they will need to leave if they reappear
Yes.
before they get answered questions.
Yes.
I'll give you all the information I've got, including the record I've got of it too. I recorded it. Bye-bye. Thanks to Ion, I have the clip now that I've made myself to record situations at hand.
Useful.
Both audio and now camera-wise as well. Camera part
That's a
took a
good
little
idea.
bit. I'll send you what I've got. I know this isn't a nice thing to have on the plate, but it's something that you need to know.
No, it is something I need to know. It is just unfortunate that I do not believe we will be able to help everyone. All we can do is warn people ahead of time.
Yes. Apart from that, that's all I really had to say. And it seems to be more activity. Captain Flynn was put on trial.
Finally?
Today, Yep. Not sure what happened, though, yet. I was informed that it was happening
Took
today.
them long enough.
Knowing that our best were there is good to actually know. Being me.
I'm sorry?
At the trial, I'm saying that knowing our best, aka May, being there for the trial.
May was a part of the prosecution.
She was a part of the information involving Purple Lotus. She was talking on behalf of Purple Lotus, as well as Sachi.
Yes, well.
Apart from that, I don't have any more information involving that.
Well, hopefully they let
All I know
May
that
speak
is
and
they were sent off.
Sachi actually kept his mouth shut this time. I heard what happened last time. They had some sort of meetup between the churches and the Purple Lotus. It's half the reason why Aegis couldn't
I'll
step
find
in.
any information I can about that, unless you find it before I do. But I'll tell you what happened. I'll be speaking to Sachi soon.
Yes. Keeping together all of the people of the Purple Lotus and those of the lower city he is fine with, but when it comes to speaking, negotiating, I don't know where he gets his tactics.
It's almost like his mind is a scamper.
Yes, well. Whatever it is. Hopefully they let May do her work.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And we're both still standing under it as we speak.
I think you can get a free pass.
Alright. Oh.
It is not
I've never kissed
mandatory
anyone
within
before.
my
I don't
home.
wanna.
That would be sexual harassment, and I
Thank
do not
you.
stand for that.
Thank you, man.
That being
Sorry, I
said,
was
it is
curious what that was,
traditional,
and then.
so if you do happen to be under it and another person that you find palatable is nearby, at least keep it tasteful.
Okay. Well, I don't know if that'll
Just the front
happen, and
for
I've
me.
never done anything like that
Yes,
before.
I'd like to not walk down here after work one afternoon and find two people,
Oh, that'd be not good at all.
Conjugating.
Oh, that's a lot. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I don't want to.
Yeah,
Kiss on the
don't keep it
cheek.
quite visual.
Yes. Personal displays of affection are cute when it's not overdone.
But I'm gonna make sure to avoid that spot right there.
Goodness knows I'm going to run into Esso a number of times under here, waiting for me.
Oh, that'll be cute.
Or
He'll use it as an
he'll just stand
excuse.
here waiting.
No, exactly. That is what I'm saying he's going to do. He is going to stand here for hours
most
waiting for me to come
definitely
down
will.
those stairs after I'm done working.
Most definitely.
Oh.
That sounds like him.
Yes.
Oh, Hybris, I want to ask you a question. The mission that I went on recently, there was some dragon bones left behind. They were just they've been deceased for an extremely long time, and I've talked to others about going back and getting it. If I just want to run it through you, if me and Lestat could go on to back to where we went from my mission, and go get those stones, so I can use them as material.
Yes, they would be very useful for.
I didn't know if that's something I should. Yeah, and I'm not sure that's something I should bring by you, because we'll both be out there, and if anything happens.
Knowing when my agents are deploying is good. That being said, we could certainly spare a few people to go with you. I would like to make certain that you're not out there alone, especially after recent events.
All right. But then we'll wait on word from you then.
Of course.
I know there's a couple of people who are raring to go outside when they can, so ask around.
That'd be super helpful, because I like to have them to make some sort of armor as a trinket, and I promised them some. And a couple other people are parts of the bones.
Alright.
So I want to recruit them and then disperse them.
We'll have you be the point of contact for this.
Thank you so much.
Bone armor would actually be very useful for certain locations that we would not be able to get into with metal.
Yep, that's why I would like to get enough to make some sort of armor piece. Maybe even just like a couple different things of different sizes. Because it's an entire dragon.
I will say this.
I could use a lot of that.
Please tell anyone who does end up getting the armor to avoid kingdoms of draconic nature. I'm pretty sure they would.
Oh, because that would be seen as. I think it'll be more of like a need basis
Barbaric,
and whatnot, or someone wants custom things. But I plan to make good use of it.
Certainly.
Well, I thought it was best to run it through you, because that was asking me earlier. He was like, "Oh, we get got this bones," and I'm like, Hybris is here.
I hope that the bones would help me give some kind of enchant to people's armors and shields and whatnot.
I'm certain a number of people would find that incredibly useful. So, as I said, we could see about organizing a few agents to accompany. I'm assuming both of you?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yes.
How would that be Lestat's first mission then? How exciting! Retrieval.
I suppose it is classified as a mission, but it seems more like a material run than anything. But
those are just as important as any other mission.
Any form of supplies would be actually handy to have in general, especially something as rare as that.
Exactly, that's why it's so important to get them. The amount of times people are like, I want some bones on my armor, but I want them to be dragon, and you're like, I'm not gonna go kill a dragon for you. You just gotta hope you find one that's like been deceased for a while.
Well, if you need any assistance or a shield, I'm more than willing to help.
Well, last time we were there was like skeletons that had just recently come up, and people being almost terrorized by them. So I'm not sure the danger's out there, but that's all we saw, and they're already off to the new home. So I'm not sure if they will actually encounter anything.
Certainly to look into it as well.
They were active undead, yes. We brought them. The mission was about helping them get to a safer place where undead are, so they could learn about their new lives as being undead. But when we found them, they were kind of terrorizing some people that were visiting the area and destroying the helicopter and all this other stuff. So we were there to basically stop them from hurting the civilians and then help them on their way. Which, lo and behold, we were able to. But
if you have any other information, I would appreciate if you could give it to me. Possibly if no one's seen anyone that had video.
Saya was there. She was our group leader for it, so she's the best one to ask about that. All I can tell you besides that is the biome we were in is very wintry and lots of mountains. It was very easy to get lost. I actually got lost myself. They sent me in one direction to chase after someone. I got lost, but I found my way back. I think it was anyone else that probably yes, extremely rough terrain. There's lots of different hills and mountains and stuff. And then
sounds comfy. Sorry.
It was nice. I liked it. Even when I got separated from everyone, it still wasn't too horrible. Nothing came out at me, so
yes.
Luckily.
Well, as I said, We can see about putting together a team to accompany the both of you.
And if anyone needs any equipment to carry such objects, I have some courier equipment that I'm willing to
that's right.
let be borrowed. Need be.
That'd be super helpful. It is an entire dragon, so I don't think we can carry it all right.
I can think of something.
Well, it's just the bones. It's just the bones of it, but it's big.
I can think of something that could pull that weight. I will say this: you would definitely need someone who is physically strong, and someone who can pull. Actually, two people physically strong, just to pull up one of those bones up onto the cart,
You don't
and
want
possibly
to
get them into a shuttle.
Possible.
Yeah.
If you're free on the day that we're doing it, would you like to accompany us, Fable? I know you're super strong.
Yes, I can carry a lot of weight. But, however, I still weigh a lot myself.
What?
What's the problem
He's
with
very
that?
heavy.
Yes,
Is
I'm
what
very
he's saying.
heavy. I pick up something heavier than me, I might sink into the ground. I have a weight capacity. That's why I have the harness to distribute the weight. But something as big as a bone, I might need an extra hand to help me, yes. But if it's rough terrain, for instance, a swampy area or a snowy mountaintop, I might need help getting out of it.
I guess I have to
There are
find someone else
flaws to my
strong
own weight.
too.
Yes, for sure,
I
it might be a
understand.
good pick. He's good for cold environments. He listens to orders pretty well. And overall, he is a strong person to have around and a reliable person to have around. Might not be too smart, but he knows how to get stuff done.
I believe he's also fully recovered from his previous injuries, so he should be...
Oh, then he must be excited to go out again.
More than likely, I believe he's hated being cooped up. For his own good.
He is one of those people who hate being
Well,
locked up
ask him
inside.
then. I'll ask him when I see him then, be like, hey, you want to help us get some dragon bones?
Yes. Might need to get a large shuttle. Possibly.
That is what I was going to suggest. If you were to take a shuttle to a nearby area, scope out the area on the ground, and then use a beacon to call a ship closer, you could easily use that as a means by which to transport them to the ship nearby.
Yep.
As long as you get them packaged up correctly and use the transmat function correctly, you should be able to transport all of the, well, or at least most of the bones, back to the ship and then back to the station here without too much trouble. Once they're back here,
Say like an
we can use...
instruction manual.
Yes, something like that. If there is no one available, we have a handful of people who are familiar with how to pilot these ships. If need be, I can even do it remotely.
I see.
Does Ion know how to function it?
It's a lot of work to figure out.
I believe he's actually learned yet. He knows how to use bikes, though.
I guess I'm in the same boat with him. I know how to use a board. And I know how to use mainly the main functionality of the inside of a ship, but not actually how to pilot. More of a walking on the ground type of person.
Yeah, I don't know any of that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Do we actually have a pilot? Normally we've kind of just either remotely or done something of the sort
Apollo
like that.
is well trained. He has his own ship, and Ethereal has gotten licenses. He is perfectly capable of flying the ships manually, whether it is in low atmosphere or space.
If possible. I have an idea. Shoot by you. Could I possibly hire Red?
For what?
Ooh, Red knows how to fly shit.
Transport. If we don't have anyone, that is. They're a
For
pretty good flyer
this
with the veteran
mission
and all.
or
Yeah.
something else? That is likely unnecessary.
Most likely.
Again,
but-
if need be, I can pilot it remotely.
Hmm.
I did design
Who
the map.
piloted the last one we took? The details I wasn't right told.
Hello.
Oh, it's you! Thank
Yes.
you! That's something I didn't know. They're just like, the ship's coming. I'm like, let's get back on it. I didn't know that. I still, technology confuses me.
Yes. When there is someone on
I've got
board that
lots
is
to
at
learn.
least trained to a degree, they can use the autopilot to get around
Mm-hmm.
more easily. But when it comes to maneuvering in difficult areas, I find it is better to have someone who is trained and knows exactly what they're doing.
How would someone go about learning how to pilot one of those?
Well, there are
It'll take a while.
classes, effectively.
Yeah.
There are people
They
who are
are.
well trained in piloting such, well, ships, if you will. It is like any other vehicle. You learn to drive it.
I've
from
never
people who
driven a
know.
vehicle.
It would be
Oh, that's definitely
quite the learning
experience.
experience and would likely take you some time to get used to it, but it is possible.
I might try to learn how to pilot something then. Make another useful thing under my belt.
Certainly. I could see about arranging some classes for you. It will take some time and extra effort on your part.
That's completely okay. I feel like that might give me a little bit more understanding of technology as my mentor teaches me more. At least I'll understand what the things I'm learning to do.
Mm. Yes, well,
Oh, did I tell
considering
you? I can't remember his name, which is horrible because he's supposed to be a mentor. But this dwarf that comes in and visits, he said that he was going to mentor me and teach me how to do technology stuff, so I can integrate it into my smithing. He's got me
Interesting.
reading books right now. They don't make sense to me at all.
Hmm.
If I remember correctly, wasn't it Kyle?
Yes.
I
It's the
think it
only
starts with a
person I
C,
can
but I'm not sure if it's
recall
Kyle.
on the transport logs, yes.
I think that might be him then. He's a small white-haired dwarf. Wears glasses as well.
Yes, I did not have an opportunity
interact
to
with him.
interact with him
I
myself.
have a challenge between him.
Yeah, actually, wait a second. You guys are rivals now.
Yes,
And I'm gonna build something to kick your ass. I forgot about that.
Sorry, I made a rival in the process. Fun
Sorry,
rival.
we
Not
were-
a bad rival. Fun rival. Technology rival.
Good
not one.
rival. Technology rivalry. It's
Well,
more
I'm
like
a competitive person.
Isn't
It gets me rolling. It gets me
That's all I'm
going.
saying.
I'm competitive when it comes to learning things and making things.
Hmm. Also, we need to talk about your armor.
Yes. And I will go get
I'm gonna
it.
use this
Yes.
and I'm gonna head out.
Exactly, I need it. All right, take care, Henry.
nice meeting you.
It's good meeting you.
Safe travel.
Nice meeting you all too, as well.
Don't
Safe
be a
travels.
stranger. And if you ever want to join Aegis, she's the one to talk to.
Yes,
I
yes,
know
am.
you've
Space, they can't hear you scream.
you've been quite the recruiter. Thank you.
That is factually correct, yes.
Have a good night.
You as well. Thank you for visiting. It was good to meet you.
You too.
And I'll keep an eye on your sister.
Yes, please do.
Okay. Had a good day.
I would say so, yes.
Oh, this is Hybris.
Yes?
I don't know why, but I always feel that, I like your opinion. I talked to one of my friends, and they said that I should wear pants. So, I have pants now.
Very nice.
I mentioned earlier we couldn't see his side of his backside earlier. I noticed. Take my fins. Now, with that in mind, imagine him in an ugly Christmas sweater.
I don't.
What you
I
think
don't
about
want
that? What you think about that?
that
Is
is
all I'm
not-
saying. I think it's a good idea.
To be fair, I enjoyed my sweater, but to each their own.
I am not a jolly, festive kind of
What about that thing that you were showing everyone earlier?
Oh,
You didn't
this?
show Hybris.
It is to bring misfortune and sorrow.
Oh,
I think you need to hold it a little longer. What did they tell you about it?
Granted, the individuals that showed me are... well, we'll call them bird brains. Actually, now that I think about it, they told me a number of things that are probably very
Does it fit in
stupid.
right?
I'm sorry?
Nothing, never mind. I was asking if it was a certain person.
No, a certain group of persons.
Ah.
A couple of them. And one of their, they referred to him as a mentor, but I believe they were far more capable than he was ever.
Oh. Interesting.
Yes, if you ever see a very handsome-looking man wearing, well, I wouldn't say respectable clothes, but decent clothes, that refers to boots as Tim's, do not associate with him. Or any of them.
Understood. Understood.
It's... save yourself the trouble.
I'll keep
I'll
that
take
in
your word
mind.
for it.
Yes.
But I'm gonna go find Fable and I'll go hit the hay myself. It's starting to get pretty late now.
Of course.
You guys have a good night.
And you.
Bye-bye, Uno. I'll probably see you before I go as well.
Check on Mayna, see how she's doing with the tail. She said... yeah, she wanted to play that skating game. Which one was it? We'll find out. Everything's in order. Perfect.